Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're gonna see how to create this photo manipulation that you can see in here using Adobe Photoshop. But before we're gonna do that, make sure to subscribe and comment and leave a like. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, so let's go and open Photoshop and let's go to File, New, and I want to create a square document, so I will put, let's say 2500 by 2500. I will keep the resolution 72 and I will press OK. Alright, now let's go and add the arm image. And by the way, all these assets you will find where you can download them in the description below in case you want to follow along. So I will go and open it directly in here. I will rotate it, and the idea is to have this finger pointing up, so just like that, maybe right in the center. I think it looks really cool, this part. All right, perfect. Okay, next I want to extract the arm from the background, so I will go to select and choose subject, and I will go back to select, and this time I will choose select and mask, and I only want to add like 10 or 12 smooth, and I will press OK. Now I will apply it as a layer mask, and then I will right click, convert it to smart object, and maybe rename this arm, and I want to change the background color. So I will select it, and then I will go and choose solid color in here. And let's go for maybe a dark brownish color for now. Alright. Or maybe a little bit darker than this. Alright, perfect. Now let's delete this one. And let's start working with the arm. So I want to apply a level adjustment first. So I will go and choose levels. And I will clip it to the arm layer. As you can see, it's below the levels and we have it clipped, which means now I can apply some adjustment in the midtones, and as you can see, it's only affected the arm layer in here, or the arm image. Yeah, I think something like that. All right, I think it looks good. Now I want the tip of the two fingers in here to be black and white, or a little bit darker in the black and white. So to do that, I will go back to adjustments and I will choose black and white. And because the arm color is a little bit reddish or brownish, we can actually make it even darker if we took down the red. Yeah, something like that. And also the yellow. And as you can see, we didn't clip it to the arm layer. So I will one click on this clipping mask icon, and this will clip it. Just like that. Alright, now I don't want this black and white to be visible on the whole arm. So I will actually invert the layer mask of the black and white layer by pressing Ctrl+Command+I while I'm selecting the layer mask. And then I'm gonna press B on my keyboard to open the brushes. And the brush I'm using is a simple soft round brush with 21% flow, 100% opacity, and white as my foreground color. And I will start revealing where I want the black and white. For me, I only want it in this tip in here. So I will keep it just like that. And in this here, in this one. Yeah. Perfect. Maybe a little bit in this side because of the fire. Alright. Alright, cool. Now I will apply a texture from a burning wood. So I will go and open it. This one. You can apply whatever texture you want from a burning ground, wood, whatever. So I will rotate it and I will make it maybe to fit in here. Maybe I will change the blending mode of it to multiply to see exactly where I want this to be. Yeah, somewhere around here I think it will look good. Maybe I will rotate it even more. Perfect. And again, I will make sure to clip it. Now I have it on top of everything, and if I want to clip it to the arm, I can just right click and choose create clipping mask. As easy as that. Now I want to apply a black layer mask, and to do that you can press Alt or Option on your keyboard and one click on the layer mask, and this will apply a black layer mask. Now while I'm having white as my foreground color, I will use the same brush and I will start actually revealing the texture of the burning wood in here, just like that. Alright, and I will do the same in here. Alright, perfect. Alright, cool. Now let's actually group all of this in a folder. Let me actually make more visible in this area. Alright, so let's keep it like that for now. Okay, so we're gonna group this. So I will select the texture layer that we just added, and then I'm gonna press Shift and hold it, and I will one click on the arm layer, and this will select all 4 of them. And then I'm gonna press Ctrl Command G, and this will create a group, and I will call it arm. Now we're gonna start adding fire in this. So I will go back to my folder, and let's actually start with this matchstick in here, first one, because we're gonna use 2 of them. So this one, it would be in the index, because I wanted to use it for this curving here. So let's actually change the blender mode of this to screen to see exactly where to put it, and I will make it bigger. As you can see, the curve, I think it looks really cool with our finger from the arm. So yeah, something like that. Perfect. And let's move it a little bit up. Alright, so let's keep it like that. Now we want to blend it more with the background, and to do that we're gonna actually press Ctrl Command L to open the level adjustment, and this will open actually apply it directly to the layer, as you can see. So I will just take this a little bit to make it blend more with the background. Yeah, something like that. Perfect. Alright, now I will apply a layer mask, and using the same brush, this time I think I will put the flow a little bit higher, maybe around 40%, and I will start deleting using black as my foreground color, just like that. Perfect, I think it looks really cool. Now let's go back to our folder, and let's open the other matchstick in here. And this one, actually I want to use this texture in here. I want to use it too for the finger. So let's change the blending mode to screen, and let's place it to be following the finger in here. Yeah, maybe I'll rotate it a little bit, and let's put it just right here. Perfect. And again, I'm gonna press Ctrl Command L, and I will make it blend better. Alright, something like that. And again, I will apply a layer mask, and I will start deleting, just like that. And I will keep some of the details of this burning match in here. I really like this part in here, it looks really cool. Let's add nice detail to the whole image. Alright, so yeah, perfect. Now I want to add a little bit of smoke, or yeah, smoke. So I would go and open the other image that we'll be using, this candle in here. Now this one, we're gonna actually duplicate it because we're gonna use it for the 2 fingers. So I'm gonna press Ctrl Command J, and I will hide this for now. And I will change the blending mode of this to screen. And this one is actually press Ctrl Command T and flip it horizontal. And let's make it go with the flow of this. Yeah, as you can see, perfect. Now I'm gonna press Ctrl Command L again, and I will make it blend better. So yeah. And again, I will apply layer mask, and using the same brush, I will delete all the things that I don't want them to be shown, basically. All right. Perfect. Now I will make the other candle visible. And for this one, let's change this to screen first. And I will press Ctrl Command T. And actually I will rotate it. And I only want to use this part of the smoke. Yeah, something like that. Maybe make it even bigger. Perfect. Alright, so let's keep it like that. And again, I will press Ctrl Command L to open the level adjustment and make it to blend. Alright, and for this one, I will apply a black layer mask by pressing Alt or Option, one click. And I will use actually now the brush to reveal where I want this to be shown. So using white as my foreground color, I will reveal this smoke in here, just like that. Alright, I think it looks really cool. Alright, so now let's group all these fire textures. So I will select this candle, and I will press Shift and hold it, and I will select this one on top of the arm folder. And I'm gonna press Ctrl Command G, and let's call this fire. Alright, now I want to start working on the background. So the idea in here, I want to add a text on the background. So actually let's go and select the text tool. And the font I'm using is called Anton. I will make sure to put a link where you can download it. So I will one click and make a rectangle. Now we already have the quote that I want to use in the clipboard. So I'm just gonna press Ctrl Command V. And it's basically just a quote that it said what is to give light must endure burning. So yeah, and I think I will leave the color in here as is. Let's see which color that we have actually. Maybe I will change it to something warmer. Perfect. Alright, now I'm gonna apply a black layer mask because I don't want to use it for now. So I will press Alt or Option and one click on this layer mask, and this will apply a black layer mask. And then I will go back to my folder, and I will open this burning paper, and I will place it just right here. I mean, I want this to be actually burned. So I want the background to be burned, and then another color to be revealing here, just to have that contrast. Alright, so I will change the blending mode of this burning paper to multiply, and then I'm gonna press Ctrl Command L, and I will try to make it fit or blend. Alright, something like that. Cool. Now I will actually put them in a group. So while I'm selecting this burning paper, I will press Shift again, and I will one click on this color fill. And I'm gonna press Ctrl Command G, and let's call this BG for background. And then I will open this, and I will load the selection of this burning texture or burning paper by pressing Ctrl and one click on this icon of the layer. And as you can see, this will actually load the selection, but it will only load the selection of the paper, and I want the rest down in here. To do that, I will just select the rectangle marquee tool, and I have it in here set to add to the selection. So I will just add this to the selection like that, and then I will one click on this layer mask. And now whatever inside this group, it will only show in this burning background. So now we have to create another solid color that we will show behind this background. So we'll go and add a solid color, and this one I want it to be lighter, maybe blue for now. Let's keep it like that, and I will put it below the group, not inside, but actually below of it. Yeah, as you can see now we have it just like this. All right, now we'll open the folder, and I will start working with the text. So while I'm selecting this black layer mask, I will switch to my brushes. So I'm using the same round brush, and for this one I will put the flow to 1. Maybe I will put down the opacity to maybe 50%, and then using white as my foreground color, I will start revealing the text. In this area I want it to be strong, just like that, but in this area not that much. So yeah, to give that illusion of the fire actually showing the text. Yeah, something like that. For now I think it will work. Just like this. And maybe I will put up the flow a little bit to give it more light in this area. All right, perfect. And let's try to change the color to something darker. Cool, I think I like this. Now if I zoom in, you can see a little bit of the matchstick in here. So let's go and fix that. So it's in this group. I think it's this one. So I will select the layer mask of this one, and let's put the opacity higher. And let's actually delete this. All right. Now I will go to the arm folder, and I want actually to darken this edge of the arm to follow the light. So to do that, I will select the arm layer, and I will create a layer mask on top of it, and let's call it darken. And using the same brush, I will put actually the flow like 5%, and I will use black for this. So I will go to this area, and I will start actually darken it quite a bit, just like that. Then maybe I will put down the opacity, and I will do it until here. And then I will put down the fill just a little bit until I see a color that I like. All right, I think it looks really cool. Now I'm gonna create another layer on top of this, and I will call it darken 2. And again I will do the same, but this time I will go in here because I want this to be darken 2. And again we'll put down the fill. All right, and I will go back to the other layer in here, and I will make it even more from this side. All right, I think it looks really cool. Maybe I will darken a little bit this part. And I will put down the fill even more. Maybe just like that. All right, I think it looks all right. All right, now I want to add some adjustment. So I will select the fire folder, and I will go and choose gradient map. I will open the gradient, and I will change this color stop to maybe a dark brown color to follow the hand or the arm. Yeah, maybe something like in this range. All right, so let's keep it like that. And I will select the other one, and I will change this to maybe a lighter bluish color or turquoise, like that. Maybe I will put this a little bit in here, and I will change it actually to something lighter. Alright, so we can always go back and change this if we want. Now I will change the blending mode of this to soft light, and I will drop down the fill to like 50%. And actually I like how it looks. Now I only want to add a little bit of light in here to follow the fire. Cool. Now we'll create, actually let's add a solid color. And let's choose something warm color, just like this. Yellowish. Alright, something like that. And I will change the blending mode of this to linear dodge add. And then I will invert the layer mask by pressing Ctrl Command I. And I will use the same brush by pressing B on my keyboard. And let's put the flow like 4%. And using white as a foreground color, I will start revealing a little bit of this light. Just like this. I think it's a little bit strong. Maybe I will change the color to something warmer to blend even more. Let's see. Perfect. Let's add it in this area in here. Alright. Cool. Now we'll go back to adjustments and choose curves. And let's actually play with the reds a little bit to give it that red color from the flame. And let's add a little bit of green. No, I think this is too much. Yeah, something like that. I think it looks really cool. Now we'll invert the layer mask again by pressing Ctrl Command I. And again, using the same brush with a low flow, I will start actually revealing a little bit of this in the areas that I want. Let's see. And maybe I would put down the opacity of this a little bit. I will keep this like that. Alright, I think we're almost done. Now the only thing that I want to add is a little bit of grain. So to do that, I will create a new layer on top and I will call this grain. And then I will go to edit and I will choose fill. And I will choose 50% gray, press OK. And I will go to filter and I will choose camera raw filter. And in here I will go down where it said effect. I will go and actually add the grain, 100% grain, and I will press OK. And then I will change the blending mode of this, let's say overlay, soft light. Yeah, something to make a really nice impact, maybe hard light. And I will put down the fill quite a bit. Or maybe let's change it to linear light and see. I think I like linear light more. So I will just put down the opacity and the fill. Yeah, I think I like linear light. And let's change the color of this blue. Let's actually make it a little bit more visible. Yeah, something like that. I think it looks really cool. So let's say, all right, I think it looks really nice. Let's group these together and let's call it adjustment. And let's see. Cool. All right, as you can see, this is our final image. So I hope that you enjoy and you like this video and it was a little bit helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and wait for more to come, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.